Hello everyone, I'm Elisa from Spermium, and today I'm going to talk about the geographical location of China and population and ethnic composition of China. China. China is the world's most populous country, and a key worldwide force is located in East Asia and has a huge varied landscape that influences its climate, culture, and economy. In terms of location, China lies in East Asia, spanning an extensive area between approximately 18 degree and 54-degree north latitude and 73 and 135 longitude. The country is bordered by 40 nations. Now we're going to look at the major geographical features of China. First, in terms of mountain ranges, one of the characteristics that best defines China's geography is its rough geography, including Mount Everest and other world's tallest peaks. The Himalayas define the southwest border with Nepal and India. Second is plateaus. The Tibetan Plateau, often referred to as the roof of the world, is the highest and largest plateau in the world. This vast elevated region extends across the western part of China and significantly influences the country's climate and hydrology. Third one is deserts. China's desert landscape include the Gobi and Taklamakan deserts, which are among the largest and harshest in the world. The Gobi Desert stretches across northern China and southern Mongolia. Next, we're going to look at the population and ethnic composition of China. China's population size has increased dramatically in the last century. It is the most populated nation on the earth, and even its growth rate has decreased recently. Policymakers and demographic researchers continue to focus their attention on it. Ethnic compositions. There are 56 recognized ethnic groups in China, each having its own distinct language, customs, and cultural identity. 91% of all people in China are Han Chinese, who make up the vast majority of the country's population. This ethnic group is distributed through the nation, with the east and south having the largest concentrations. China's ethnic minority groups contribute significantly to the country's rich cultural diversity. The most notable among these minorities are the Zhuang, Uyghurs, Tibetans, and more. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, hi, I'm Ramya Loshni. I'm going to talk about the social economy of the country China. So when we talk about the social economy, there are a few factors, which is the first one will be the literacy rate. So in China, the literacy rate will be more than 96% for the people age 15 plus can read and write. So this is there are few factors that can contribute to this, which is the significant government spending on education and the literacy initiative. So when we go to the second point, it is the birth rate. The birth rate is currently high, which is 1,000 per year. So the contributing factors for this will be the urbanization, increased opportunity for women in the workplace and education, and long-term effects on one-child policy. The standard of living in China includes the income, employment class disparity and poverty rate, housing affordability, and work hours needed for necessity. For the income, the urban average disposable income is 43,834 yen and also to 6,800 yen. So this is the urban average disposable income, and the rural area will be the 17,131 yen, which is equivalent to $2,660. So the poverty reduction is nearly 800 people lifted out of poverty since the early 1980s. This is as per the World Bank. And the housing and infrastructure, the significant advancement issues with affordability and urban housing quality. Healthcare is also increased coverage and improved standard of care. So there are few others which we could talk about, and this is from me. Thank you.
China economic system. China too have the 5 years plan which outline the country development goals and priorities. Those plans actually target for the economic goals and industry development, technological advancement, and society progress. So we do have the challenges on the economy, which is the inflation, unemployment, currency deterioration. The Inflation is a very recurring challenges due to a rapid economic growth, and the government use a monetary and physical policy to control inflation, which is such as like adjusting the interest rate and managing the money supply. For unemployment, even though there is a strong economic growth in China, but China actually face a structural unemployment. There is a shift from a manufacturing-based economy to one focused on service and high-tech industry and displaced worker in traditional sector. For currency integration, China currency market involves moving from a fixed exchange current rate to a more flexible system. However, the government still irrelevant to prevent asymmetry vulnerable and maintain the stability. The challenges include the managing the capital flow, managing the export competitive, and balance the trade relation. The next one is the China legal system. The overview of China's legal system is unique and due to historical, political, and cultural context. It's actually significant and derived from the People's Republic of China in 1949. So the first process, there are challenges in law enforcement, property right, and the right of immigration and non-national. There is a lot of issue on the legal system of China. There is property rights. The landowner in China is publicly owned. Urban land is owned by the state, while rural and the collective owned by the village. For integrated property rights, the IP is a key focus for China to attract the foreign investment and encourage the employment. The government had a strong IP law and enforcement mechanism by challenges like counter-conflicting and IP trespassing. The last one is the immigration and the non-national right. The work and resident permit. Foreign worker working at China must obtain the appropriate work and resident permit. The process can be very time-consuming, involving multiple government agency, and there is a challenges they are facing on China.
Next topic is the investment attractiveness. China's economy, marked by strong GDP growth, urbanization, and a beginning middle class, offers a vast consumer market with over 1.4 billion people. Leading in e-commerce and brand-conscious, digitally savvy, health-oriented consumers. However, international investors must navigate complex regulations, intellectual property issues, and economic risk while leveraging robust infrastructure and technology in a highly competitive environment. Next up is government actions. The Chinese government under President Xi Jinping has initiated significant anti-corruption efforts, implemented targeted poverty alleviation programs, enhanced education through compulsory and higher education reforms, and promoted wealth distribution by enacting income redistribution policies, improving rural living standards, expanding affordable housing, and reforming healthcare to ensure equitable access, all while fostering international academic collaboration.